Hello, Coach Red here. You can reach me, www.coachred1.com. Be sure to subscribe down below and also mark the little bell so that you never miss when I'm posting these videos. And I want to share a thought that I had, but I want to let you know that when my grandparents were alive, my mother and I were taking care of them. My grandmother worked so hard her whole life, and right up until the moment that she passed away, she was taking care of herself to the best of her ability, and she really tried to have the clearest mind that she could have. I have such respect for her and love for her. After she passed away, we had a really difficult time with my grandfather. He was starting to have dementia, and he was a lot more difficult to manage than my grandmother was. And I learned a lot. One of the things that used to bother me the most was that whenever he needed me for something, somehow, some way, I didn't know how to help. I didn't know how to do it. So when I started learning more about the elderly and physical therapy and all the speech therapy and occupational therapy, when I started learning all about that and immersing myself into healthcare fields, I realized that what I was learning was always a day after I needed it for my grandfather. And I didn't beat myself up over it, because in the end, all they want is your love and attention. So when you have parents who are elderly, call them, give them attention. A friend of mine once said, when he lost his parents, he said, always answer the phone when they call. Even if you can't talk, send them a text and say, I can't talk, I'll call you after. Because there's going to be a time when you're going to want them to call you and they won't be able to. So cherish those moments with your elderly parents. And one note about dementia I want to add. Everybody's different how their dementia progresses. If they get Alzheimer's type dementia, there's all different types. There's Lewy body dementia, which affects more physical motor skills. There's so many different things that happen to aging parents in their minds. Just love them and don't argue. Sometimes we think if we bring them back to reality and like, no, your mother's not coming. You're actually the mother now, or however you want to talk to them, that only gets them angrier and more frustrated. And then they may act out by trying to run away from you, from trying to keep secrets from you, if they remember. So the point that I'm trying to make is, when you have somebody with dementia, the best thing to do is just go along with their fantasy. So long as it's safe, so long you know they're in a protected environment, go along with their fantasy. If they think their mother's coming to pick them up, ask them what they're going to wear when their mother comes to pick them up. Where do you think she's going? Where do you think she's coming from? And then the moment will pass, and your aging parent will forget that they're waiting for their mother. And then there are times where they're going to repeat and repeat and repeat. Don't do this. I just told you, because they don't realize they're doing it. While I'm making this video, I'm just thinking about my grandparents, and I wish I could give them a hug again. Just hug your parents. Let them know you love them. Dementia can be the gift that you need to slow down and really care for your parent. I'm here if you need me. I'm Coach Red. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel below. Click notifications, that's the little bell so you don't miss a thing. And subscribe to my newsletters where you'll get valuable information about dealing with families.